Dear listeners, I am back with another episode here on African Confession. The message that I have for you reads like this. Let me say, I am tired and very uncomfortable with what my husband is doing. As a normal human being who is sober from juju and witchcraft, I am very tired and I see that my husband has now lost it. It is true when they say that the love of money is the root of all evil. Me and my husband, we got married about 5 years ago, and our life was okay. My husband was into buying cars and selling cars. He lost his job, and we had a Fiat at that time. That was a very small car. So when I looked at that small car, I came up with an idea. I said to myself, how about if we sell that small car, then we go and we buy another car, then we get some small profit, then we can buy another car. This was after COVID lockdowns, and my husband was hopeless because at his work he had been retrenched. At first, he was adamant about it, but he was like, let us give it a try. We sold that car, and a lot of people are always looking for cheaper cars. We made a small profit margin. We found another old car. We fixed it and we sold it in no time. Then we managed to buy a good second-hand car. The profit margin was small, but now we were surviving. Life changed for the better. I don't want to lie. My husband was content and he was starting to feel good about himself because he had started from nothing. But now he could even afford to buy better second-hand cars from Japan with less than 100 kilometers. Then we would import them into the country, pay duty and clear the tax. Then we will resell the car at a good price. Now, that is where the problem started. From the way that he was hanging out with people that I didn't understand. I am not going to mention the places so that I can protect my identity and protect his identity as well. The problem started when he began to hang out with this one man who had a castle as well. Everything looked organized in his life. He had a very beautiful house. His wife was well taken care of. His children went to private schools, and the first time that my man went to his house, he kept on saying, I've never seen such a beautiful house in my life. He also said that he admired that man's life, and he also wished that as his wife, I should also be able to drive an expensive car that looked like that man's wife. We were renting a two-bedroomed apartment. Yes, I wasn't working or driving a nice car, but I was happy. He then went on this trip, and when he came back from the trip, he was open to me. He never lied or kept the secret to himself. He told me that he went to see this man who had helped that businessman, the friend of his. He was told that they would help him to be more successful, and he had to sacrifice one body part of his. So thus body part had to be eaten by maggots for the rest of his life, and he had declined that offer. They then told him that every month he had to drink the blood that comes from my period. Yes, this is so disgusting. And at first I took it at face value, but now I can see that he actually sacrificed me. I know very well that I am going to die because he was asked to name that one person that he loved the most. That person is me. Now, my husband, after he had done that ritual, I noticed that he had started to follow my monthly calendar. He even downloaded the app to see when I'll be ovulating and when I'll be starting my periods. At first, it was so difficult to harvest the blood. At first, it was so difficult for him to harvest the blood whenever I'll be menstruating. But now, he even bought those menstrual cups so that he can drink straight from down there. Life has improved. I don't feel any pain. He bought me a Mercedes C500 2020 model, a beast of a car. But guys, I am tired of this life. I can see that he is using me, and one day I'll just wake up dead. Please help me. If you know anywhere where I can go, just leave in the comment section. I would read through the comments and please let me know when you have posted. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admins. Yo, some of these things are just scary. Drinking menstrual blood. Yo, such a scary story. Let us meet again in the following episode.